You know those boxes you see on the wall in airports, gyms, pretty much everywhere? The Automated External Defibrillator, or AED. We all know it's there to save a life during a cardiac arrest. But have you ever really stopped and thought about what's going on inside that little box? I mean, let's really think about that for a second, because that's the whole mystery, right? In what is probably the most stressful moment imaginable, this little machine has to listen to a person's heart and decide, do I deliver a massive electrical shock or not? It has to be 100% correct every single time. So how? How does a machine make a judgment call like that?
Okay, so to get how the AED comes up with its brilliant solution, we first have to really understand the problem it's built to solve. And that problem, it's not a plumbing problem, it's an electrical one. We're talking about a heart that's caught right in the middle of a totally chaotic electrical storm.
Think of it like this. A healthy heart is like a perfectly tuned orchestra. It has a conductor, the heart's own natural pacemaker, sending out these perfectly timed signals. It's like a drummer keeping a steady, solid beat. Thump, 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 thump. That beautiful, organized rhythm is what makes the heart muscle contract in just the right way to pump blood where it needs to go. But when someone goes into sudden cardiac arrest, that steady beat is often hijacked by something called ventricular fibrillation, or VFib for short. Now what's fascinating here is that the heart isn't stopped. No, electrically it's screaming. It's pure, unfiltered chaos. The conductor's gone and every single musician is just playing as loud and as fast as they can. The result? The heart just kind of quivers. It's not beating, it's not pumping, and no blood is flowing.
And that's really the whole ballgame right there. On one side, you've got that organized signal giving you a life-sustaining pump. On the other, you've got total electrical anarchy, where the heart just shakes. This chaos is the exact emergency the AED is built to recognize and fix.
So, how does the AED's brain cut through all that noise? Well, you can think of it as a rhythm detective. The second its pads are placed on someone's chest, its one and only job is to listen to those electrical signals and figure out what the heck is going on. And its process is actually incredibly simple and logical. Step 1, it just listens. The pads are like tiny microphones for electricity, picking up whatever the heart is doing. Step 2, it analyzes. Inside that box is a very smart algorithm with a library of known heart rhythms. It takes the signal it's hearing and compares it against the patterns it knows are deadly. And finally, step 3, it decides. Based on that comparison, it makes a simple yes or no call. Is this a shockable rhythm? And honestly, this right here is the most important piece of the entire puzzle. Everything that an AED does, all its smarts, it all boils down to this one critical, binary decision. Can I fix this rhythm with a shock or not? So what is a shockable rhythm? Well, the AED is looking for two main culprits. We've already met VFib. The other is called pulseless ventricular tachycardia, or VTach. You can think of them as just different flavors of the same problem. Dangerous, chaotic electrical activity. And for these specific rhythms, a jolt of electricity acts like hitting the hard reset button on a frozen computer. The goal is to stun the heart, stop the chaos, and give the heart's natural conductor a chance to take back control. Now this is probably the single biggest myth about AEDs, and you can thank every medical drama on TV for it. They're always yelling, "Clear!" and shocking a flatline. That is not how it works. An AED does not restart a stopped heart. It's designed to stop a chaotic one. It's a stun, not a jump start. It's trying to silence all the noise so the heart's own quiet, natural rhythm can finally be heard again. And this chart makes the AED's logic crystal clear. If it hears that shockable, chaotic electricity of VFib or VTach, it says, okay, I can fix this, and it advises the shock. But if it hears nothing, a true flatline called asystole, it will not shock. It knows that shocking a heart with zero electricity is useless. In that case, the machine very smartly tells you to keep doing CPR, because right then, that's the only thing that can help. Look, the AED is an absolutely incredible piece of tech. It's a genius in a box. But its intelligence is only half the battle. Because as smart as that machine is, it can't get off the wall by itself. It needs you. And here's why you are so unbelievably important. This number is just staggering. For every single minute that goes by without a shock, a person's chance of survival drops by about 10%. Think about that. After just 5 or 6 minutes, their chances have been cut in half. Time is the enemy here, and you are the only one who can beat the clock. And that's really the most beautiful part of this whole thing. The AED was designed for you.
It was built for the average person with zero medical training to use under incredible stress. The simple voice commands, the flashing lights, all the built-in safety features, it's all designed to be foolproof. It takes the guesswork and the fear out of the equation so that anyone can confidently step up and take action.
So let's just quickly run through the big takeaways. ADEs are listening for electrical chaos, not a heart that's gone silent. They're analyzing very specific patterns to see if they can fix the problem. And they will only advise a shock for those specific treatable rhythms. But the most important thing to remember, their entire goal is to make it simple and safe for anyone to be a hero. So in the end, the AED is one of the smartest, most user-friendly medical devices ever created. It can analyze, diagnose, and recommend a life-saving treatment in just a few seconds. The machine is smart. It's ready to go. The only real question left is, are you ready to listen to it?